Today is the day the Real ID requirement takes effect at airports, federal buildings, and military bases. People older than 18 who plan to fly will need one of these IDs with that gold or black star in the corner of the driver's license. Now, to get one, you'll need to show documents including your birth certificate or passport, proof of residency, and your Social Security card. Let's turn now to 5 News reporter Morgan Wrigley. She takes us to Exit A, where travelers are adjusting to this change.
Well, if you're flying out of XNA or any airport in the U.S., today is the day when you'll need a Real ID or a passport to get through security and board your flight. Now, Olivia Tyler here at XNA tells me that they will have a lane open with personnel today, sorting people who aren't Real ID compliant and those that are. If you don't have a Real ID, while you likely won't be turned away, you will have to go through additional screening, likely face delays here. So while there is a grace period of sorts, you do need to try to get that Real ID as soon as you can. And if you don't have one yet, here's what you should know. Tyler says as this is being implemented, TSA will work with travelers who are not Real ID compliant yet. But if you don't have one, agents will have to take extra steps to verify your identity, and that could slow you down. She says the best way to guarantee you get through security smoothly is to have a Real ID or a passport with you.
I was hoping at this airport and flying this early that it wouldn't be too chaotic.
Travelers we spoke to at XNA Wednesday morning came prepared.
At one point when I was renewing my driver's license, I found out that there was the Real ID a couple years ago. So I had 2 driver's licenses at one point because I had to go back and pay for a second.
This rollout has been going on forever, but I want to say I got my most recent one like a couple months ago.
Whether it was their Real ID or their passport.
Last night I was like, shoot, I forgot to get my Real ID, so I just dug up the passport and just hoping to get through it.
Or for some, both.
I have my passport with me as well in case there's some hiccup.
Now, one of the most important takeaways today is don't panic. And there's good news for Arkansans. While in many states, when you go to a revenue office to get your ID, you have to wait a few weeks for them to mail it to you. But in Arkansas, you can walk out the same day with your new Real ID. So realistically, if you have a flight in the evening, you could go that same morning, get your Real ID, and still make your flight. At XNA, covering news where you live, Morgan Wrigley, 5 News.